Welcome back to another unboxing.
That's right, in this video we're checking out this Star Wars Boba Fett Deluxe version 1/6 scale collectible set from Hot Toys. We picked this up from Sideshow Collectibles, retails for $500, but right now through May 8th you can use discount code SAVE-FTS and save 20% off. There's also another few figures that they're extending this discount code on. You can see them right there. Once again, you got till May 8th, save FTS for 20% off. We'll be sure to put links in our video description.
Starting with the box art, as you guys can see, it shows the two figures in this set.
One figure is gonna be your robe, the Boba Fett figure with the portrait. Looks awesome. Cool. The other figure, like we said, Boba Fett in the Mandalorian, once he gets his armor back. You got a sticker in the corner letting you know deluxe version, exclusive accessories, 2 collectible figures, additional weapons, and miniature hologram.
This is gonna be awesome. Let's check it out.
Once you open up the box, you got an image of the armored figure, Star Wars Boba Fett Deluxe version on the bottom.
And when you take that off, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of cool accessories and stuff inside the box.
This first pouch piece, nice. You got holograms, you got blast effects, you got his little knee rockets, flamethrower, multiple hands. All right, as you can see, we got the rifle. You got a pistol there. You got the robe, the Boba Fett figure. That portrait looks pretty sweet. We'll look at that in a second. You got the jetpack with the rocket and a blast effect. Another blaster there. You got the armored Boba Fett. That looks like it's gaffi stick. You got a busted up stormtrooper helmet. Let's go ahead and pull these out. Great details on all these accessories. Yep, just like that.
That's cool.
And then it'll go on top of the jetpack and put on top. There you go, the rocket blasting off the jetpack.
That's cool, look at that.
Great details in that gaffi stick. Let's see that head sculpt.
That's cool, look at that. Jeez, the veins on this guy.
Wow, that looks really good.
Nice movement, first impressions too. And look at the cape, or cologne.
The robe.
I wish you guys could feel it. It feels like a nice sweater.
We'll pull these hands off. Oh, check out the inside of the helmet. Even details on the inside of the helmet there. All right, then in the bottom, you got the bases. Nice. Oh, great level of detail on that.
Really nice, look at that.
And there's the other base, nice. All right, so 2 diorama bases. You got this dynamic flight pole with the waist clamp. Then you got a standard holder there. Nice, so we can maybe pose them blasting off right in the air. And then the second base, pop that in. All right, so there you see the 2 figures with the 2 stands. As you can see, this set's loaded with accessories. Let's go ahead and put some things together.
The jetpack is actually magnetic, which is really cool.
Magnetic strap on there. Nice. The whistling birds are not easy to put on, but we got them on. See those right here. All right, jumping into articulation. Standard of Hot Toys. These guys have all kinds of articulation.
Start off with the head. You have a nice swivel. It can move back and forth all the way around, up and down.
At the shoulder, you can bend forward and back, up and down. You got a double bend at the elbow, ball joint at the wrist, swivel all over.
Moving on to the hips, you have a nice crunchy, as you can see. You can move back and forth, kind of tilt it around, really nice. You can bend the figure at the hips, and for the leg joint, you can see you can move it around.
Double bend at the knee, and
the foot.
Typical, the foot. And the Boba Fett figure pretty much the same. All right, so we spent some time posing these guys.
So
Not as easy as you think. These whistling birds, hard to get in there. Flamethrower, we figured it out, no big deal. There are some instructions. On the back here, very cool that it's magnetic, right? You could just put it on. You got these blasts here on the bottom to show him blasting off. You can also swap out a blast here, so you would basically add this piece and then the rocket.
very cool.
A pose of him kind of shooting his rocket's pretty cool. He wouldn't be in the air and shooting his rocket, right? That's a little much.
I don't know. You say it's a little much, but you already have him using the flamethrower and
Every
the
weapon
whistling birds.
in use. Let's talk about him. The figure looks great. I love all the detailed sculpting in the helmet and the armor. The damage is not only painted all over, but it's also sculpted into the panels.
You can really see like the bullet holes, the weathering, some of the rust on there. Really cool.
As you look around the figure, the fabric is nice. It's not super thin, right? I think it's good quality. I love the details in his gauntlets. You got all these little kind of rusting spots and texture, gadget elements. You got buttons and switches, painted very well. The leather work on the boots looks really good as well. It's not super worn, but the details in the leather, all the wrinkles and folds look perfect.
And you have like the imperfection of it too, where you can see maybe some stitches there and the weathering, like you said, really nice.
The base on these looks outstanding. Great job in the paint and the sculpt. I love how there's a variety of different colors in the rocks, and then that green moss looks great as well. The jetpack on the armored figure also looks outstanding. Similar to all the armored panels on the figure, the jetpack has great details in the paint and the sculpt. All the blast effects and fire look really nice with the transparent resin. The rangefinder can also move up and down.
And overall, this figure has a really nice uses of like different materials, whether it's this clear type of plastic for the fires, the whistling birds, the explosion stuff looks really good, and how even the fabric has, like we're looking at it's like kind of dirty, kind of weathered, kind of ripped. Really cool to see.
Yeah, he really does look like he walked right off the set of The Mandalorian. He's got his armor back, busting up stormtroopers. Remember that scene? Like we said, it's got the flight pole, which is a really nice touch. You can pose this guy in all kinds of different ways. The extra blasts for the jetpack, flamethrower, all the accessories make this figure very dynamic. You could do all kinds of things with him. I kind of like him more in a regular look on the ground, but nice to have all these options. As much as I like the Boba Fett with the armor, the robed figure is my favorite.
Yeah, I like this one a lot because not only does it have a lot of detail in the head sculpt, and has a lot of likeness to the actual person who plays him.
Let's start with the likeness. As you can see, fantastic head sculpt of Tamura Morrison. The portrait looked outstanding. Eyes look perfect as they're looking off to the left. Great details in the skin. The flesh looks so good, painted perfectly. He's got this really gnarly scarring, just like you see in the character on the show.
Looking up close at it, it's really cool to see the paint job and all the details it has. Overall, crazy to look at this.
Yeah, these Hot Toys are super lifelike. So going into the figure, it's mostly fabric. As you can see, he's got this big black robe. He can also swap out all the variety of hands that came with this figure to hold the rifle in different positions. On the actual hooded part, there is some wire in there. So if you wanted to, you could kind of position it to really cover up that portrait and have more of that kind of mysterious
Dark
look,
and ominous.
which actually looks pretty cool as well. I do like seeing that portrait just because of how realistic it is, but nice to have that wire. If you open up the robe, good details on the inside, right? You got this kind of belt thing along the waist. I don't know if that's ammunition or what that is. You got all these little metal pieces. You can actually pull them out if you wanted to. The leather strap that comes along his chest, the fabric and the holster on his waist, all looks really good. Nice stitching there. The rest of the figure is pretty much the similar black fabric.
As you can see, underneath the cloak, he has more fabric, which also looks weathered. It looks like if you want to, you can unknot this and take this off.
If I had to pick one, I'm going with the robed figure. Just that head sculpt alone is outstanding. The gaffi stick also, very cool moment in the show. With all these accessories, lots of options on how you compose these figures. Outstanding Boba Fett Deluxe version set from Hot Toys. You can score both these figures in this set for 500 bucks. Right now through May 8th, you can save 20% using discount code SAVE FTS. There's also a few other figures right now that you can apply that code to. We'll be sure to put links in our video description. Yeah, we got a few other Boba Fett statues over here. We got that bust. We got this milestones piece down here. After this video, stick around and check those out.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching.
And we'll see you next time. Fine Tip Creative Studio.